Well, hello, hello, hello. We're doing a little bit of trucking again. Yeah. This is more of a speed test anyway. We've got some new internet, which is basically upped our speeds really considerably. We're no longer going through the copper of the telephone wires. We're now coming through the ground. And yeah, we've got telly, so we're going to be watching the rest of the World Cup at home. Hurrah! Saves on beer, doesn't it? Yes, so we're currently in Texas, thoroughly enjoying the Texas DLC. It's quite a pricey DLC, but it's a big DLC. I mean, what you get is literally twice what you would get for, say, Oregon or New Mexico. It's a big area, so I think it's worth the money. And also, it's bloody beautiful. It's really, really nice. You've already seen some of the space-related places that I've visited on previous videos. Been to the space park or something in Houston, and also we've been to Elon Musk's Starbase, or Star Bay as they call it in this. Copyright and all that, you know. Yeah, so we've seen a fair few rockets. Nice. And now we're on our way from Waco, I think, to Austin with a bunch of computer parts, if I remember rightly. I don't know, it's all the same to me. You can pretend it's a proper cargo. It doesn't really matter, does it? So here we go, and look at this. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. There are more hidden paths, as they were in what's the last one we had before this? Was it Wyoming? No, I don't know. Anyway, there are hidden paths that you can find, and they will appear on the map as you find them. I found one at a farm. It's generally around farms and places like that. Alternative entrances or alternative exits. Occasionally it'll be a shortcut, like across the mountains and things like that. But anyway. Yeah, so we're doing this on expert parking. So you're about to see just how expert I am, because I make a right pig's ear of this and do myself some damage. As you can probably tell, I'm narrating after the fact. Okay, yeah, so what are we picking up? What did I decide? I think it was computer parts, because it was just whatever could go from Waco to Austin. Yeah, Waco to Austin, there we go. I don't know why I'm lingering there, just waiting to see if I want to change my mind. No, take the job. Brilliant. So pro. Speaking of pro, you watch this. If you got a spare 15 minutes. Now they always put something in your way. I mean, what I should have really done here was just swung the whole thing round, swung the wagon round, all the way round, and then backed in from where I came in. But no, I tried to do it the difficult way to start with, basically trying to do a 223 point turn, like in about 3 foot space, without twatting the blue car behind me. Yeah, I'm trying to turn round there. I mean, what's the point of that? I should have just did a loop and then went in bum end first, from the nose facing out of the gate rather than facing that dumpster. Yeah, you take my word for it. You'll see me come a cropper in a minute. However, I do eventually manage it. I don't cheat. I don't get out the cab. I just do this looking over your shoulder view, you know. Head turns, looks out the window. Never from above. That's cheating. You can't park looking down on your vehicle in real life, so why should you do it in the game? If you're going for immersion, go for immersion, eh? What's next, eh? What's next? Manual gears. Yeah, well, we'll see about that, eh? I want to get the 20 expert parking achievement. See, I just think I've just bashed that car at that point. Have a little look out the window. What am I waiting for? I guess I'm checking the mirrors. Head out the window. Yeah, that's the blue car just at the back of me. I'm sure I just thumped that. So they'll be wanting some new panels. I'll take my hat off to the truckers, I really do, because this must be so awkward. However, you do have a little bit easier, sort of like choosing your visual viewpoint and everything. You can lean forward, lean back. You can't do that if you're the driver's seat in this game. You've just got directly right, directly left, you know, quarter left, quarter right, you know. Unless you want to go out the cab view, but that's cheating, isn't it? So I'm gradually getting round, but the thing is, I think it would have taken so damn long. I'm thinking, should I just go up there? I'm thinking, this is just, oh my god. There we go. That's me bumping the car again. Not good. No damage as yet though. But you wait, there will be some. I think I'll get 3%. Yeah, I've just decided I'm going to stick my nose out the gate and then back in that way. I've just realised that. There we go. Damage 3%, there we go. How did I do that? Hit the fence, of course I did. I don't know what else I thought I might have hit. But yeah, that's the only time I go out the cab. Just to see what I've hit rather than where I'm going. Okay, so much better angle to approach it. And what I should have done straight away was just sort of turn the thing round and then position my back end correctly. Getting a little bit hasty there. This is something I've always wanted to be able to do because it just sort of like, it feels like a cheat, doesn't it, when you get easy parking. Sort of like, you know, grandma could park that. There we go, can I line it up? I should be looking to my right as well, see if I'm going to swing the cab round into anything, but I just got away with it here. There we go, that's not bad, is it? It's not a bad angle of attack at all. I'll still mess it up and have to pull out again and, you know, straighten the lorry up. And there we go, you see I can't see now because the front of the trailer is in the way. So, you know, back end's going away from me now. Can pull it back though. Yeah, see. Try and get further in there. So I've decided I've gone too far over, so I'm going to pull back out. Determined to get it right. I think I've seen Semi's doing this as well, so I don't feel ashamed that I've had to sort of like come back out and reassess the angle of attack and all that, because it's done in real life by real lorry drivers, not pedestrians like me. See, I'm going too quick and I'm going too far. Straighten it out. Come on. Yeah, I think I've decided I'm a little bit too wobbly, or do I? I think I might pull out again, I'm not sure. Can't remember now. Maybe I'll just take it if it goes green on me. No, I'll take it because I'm not at a loading bay, so that would have been fine. That would have been somebody on a forklift loading me up. Okay, so now we're off. We're going to see a little tiny bit of Texas. Because look at this, I've only just loaded up and we're almost just over a third of the way through the video. Okay, probably going a bit too fast there in the yard. Yeah, so this is a Walbert to Walbert run. Yeah, excellent. I like the variety of different road surfaces we're getting these days. We're getting lighter coloured ones, we're getting dust roads, we're getting stone roads, we're getting gravel, mud. I'm not sure in Texas if there's any sort of like forest kind of work. I mean, that'd be quite cool. Has Texas got any forests? It's big enough, isn't it? It's bigger than England. So they've stopped to let me out. I didn't think I was sticking my nose too far over the line there, quite honestly. Now at that angle I can't see what's behind me, but thankfully there's nothing. Keeping an eye on the speed. It says I can do 40, I'm doing about 25, 35, I don't know. Okay. Bit too fast. Can't give way because I'm just rolling. Nearly sideswiped that white car. Got to pull over to this lane. And we're on the freeway. Leaving Waco and heading for Austin. Yeah, you're gonna have to pull out of this lane because this is right only, and we're going straight on. Lovely. So, while we're pootling along the freeway, let's have a little bit of a chin wag, shall we? Got another machine. Dirt cheap. Nice case with a Corsair power supply in it, but it's a 12-year-old machine. Looks absolutely mint. Not a speck of dust anywhere in it. So it's a 12-year-old machine that's basically been in a box forever. So AMD chip, I can't remember quite what at the minute. No, I was throwing away a bit of paper that had the information on. It's an old AMD chip, but it's a quad core. And it was one that didn't come with any GPU, so there's this really random AMD GPU chip on the board with its own little heatsink and everything, but I've bypassed that. I've stuck the old NVIDIA GeForce GT 630 in there because I think that's an appropriate graphic card for this machine. It purportedly came with 10 gigs of RAM, to which I took the 2 gig stick out and put 2 more 4 gig ones in, and it wouldn't start up, so I think some of my RAM is dodgy. So I've taken them 2 back out and I've left it with the 8 gig that it originally came with, minus obviously the 2 gig that made it up to 10. Now, I did have WatchOS installed on there, and that only saw 8 gig of the 10. Windows saw all 10, but go figure. So I don't know what to put on it. I may well just put Windows on it if it will start up. If it starts up, I may have done some damage when I was fiddling around. I was swapped out the 1 terabyte hard drive for a 120 gig SSD. It's got fans all over the place, and it sounds like a PC sounded back in 2010. So I don't mind that, but you've got this fan noise. It's not rattling, it's just the whoosh, the whoosh. Oddly, there's a fan at the front, right where there is no vent, but there's a vent under the front of the box. So it draws air up through there and propels it through the case out of the back vents. It's really odd. Obviously we've also got the down-facing fan on the power supply, and we've got the down-facing fan excuse me, on the NVIDIA GeForce 630. So, oh hey, we're in Austin already. Short trip. Weather's not great, but then again, it's alright. Sun's coming out. A little overcast. Anyway, yeah, I'll report back from that machine. I've taken some video footage of its internal innards before and after. So I'll put a little video together about that. It's a nice case. It's a Casecom case. Obviously, because of its age, no USB 3, other than what sticks out the back of the motherboard. So my original thinking was, there's lots of RAM, it's got a good power supply, and I was thinking of taking the innards out of my secondary PC, which has got the GTX 750 Ti in it, and the quad-core i5, yes. I was thinking of taking that out and putting that in this case, and that might be the option that I end up going for anyway, because I wanted a good strong case, and this is. It's really solidly built. It's got a really good power supply. I mean, Corsair, for God's sake, Corsair, it's a brand name. But it's only a 450 or a 430 or something. So I checked up the power requirements of the GTX 750 Ti, and it basically said anything above 300 watts. So I thought, in like Flynn, nice one, that'll do me. So yeah, it's a possibility that I'll just whip out all the innards anyway and put the innards of my other machine, which has got a really, really cheap, flimsy, horrible case. Might put them in this nice, solid, tough case. Easily done. It'll take a Mini ATX board quite easily. The motherboard on this one, as it is at the minute, is a Foxconn. So I mean, good luck trying to find any manuals or information about that, because Foxconn, all they do now is make iPhones. Yeah, and they don't want anything to do with anything they've previously made. That's good, isn't it? You know, customer support. What's that? So anyway, looks like we're pulling off the freeway now. Oh hey, another thing as well. This is to test the upload speeds now that we've got the faster internet. So I'm basically not going to reduce this video down, I don't think. I think it's already 720 anyway, but I was playing at 1080 and recording 720. I'm adding this narration after the fact, so it's whatever Caden Live chucks out the other end, I'm going to upload. Yeah, I've basically doubled my download speeds and I think quadrupled the upload speed, so I want to see how long it takes to get this up without running it through the blender of conversion using VLC, so I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to splice the audio onto this using Caden Live and then outputting the lot as an MP4, and yeah, just see how long it takes to upload. Another little bit that actually I might stick over the top here as well is still loving the old Mio on the upstairs laptop. Still loving the Mio and updating it, and of course that was on for 9 hours solid last night, as is every night. Like I say, that little laptop probably gets more use than any other machine I've got. Right, it's really hard to tell if you've got your lights on, isn't it? It has to be like pitch black right in the middle of the desert or in the middle of a forest before you even recognise that you've got your lights on. Any road on it, we can see our final destination. And now we've got to wait at this crossroads. So, seen any good films recently? Anything? Yeah? No? I don't know. Looking forward to Christmas now. We can watch Christmas telly. Yeah, as soon as their lights go red, mine goes green, doesn't it? Yeah, so basically look out for the next video going up. Yeah, I'll detail the Mio stuff in that same video. Also the new machine. Hopefully I'll be able to like upload it from the new machine if all goes to plan. Like I say, there's no operating system as far as I can tell on the old SSD because I haven't got it to boot yet. I've yet to try it again with just its 4 gig DDR3 sticks in. Alright, now this goes a little bit better. The parking up goes a little bit better on the delivery end. So I've got a little bit more breathing space and I can kind of line it up. Okay. Precise parking. What do they call it? Is it precise parking or expert parking? I don't know what they call it. Certainly not expert when I do it. And it's not all that precise either, but it's not just roll over a rectangle on the pavement like the easy parking is. Like I say, I'm after that achievement. Can I see it through that mirror? Yeah, kind of. Need to straighten out a bit more. Yep, I think that's going to be a shoe-in. I can do this. Well, I know I can do it. I've done it. I'm just forgetting how many times I've had to go in and out to do it. The arse is in a really good place there. Probably not now. Yeah, I'm probably going a little fast for that. I'll straighten out again, no doubt. Yeah, that looks good from this end, but I'm pretty sure my bum end is too far around. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. It's a loading bay as well, so it's important to be straight, isn't it? Stick my head back out the window. Didn't realise I was still going forwards. I'm thinking, yeah, this is nice, this is looking tidy. I don't like parking them up at night. Even in a well-lit yard like this, I just don't like it. It disorients me, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Lovely. That's about it. Cheers for watching. Greets to Slow Eye, Nabist and all the gang. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye.